Hi guys, some of you saw I posted about a new little short pole that we found. I like having just to be able to carry on me a short pole just because sometimes there's a window that's just out of reach. I don't want to have to carry around a little step stool. I don't want to have to go back to the truck if I don't happen to have, say, a 4-foot pole on me. It's just handy for me. As you've seen on my belt, I can just clip it on and I'm ready to go. And my wife carries hers in her bucket. So this is the first one I made up. What it is a simple little 3-section, which is pretty unique. Most of the short poles you find they're just simple 2 sections. This one happens to be a 3-section pole, so you can get a little over a foot to almost 3 feet of length, just under 3 feet of length with this particular pole. And what it used to be is a paint roller, extendable paint roller. The reach says from 20 inches to 36, but that was with this on there, so it's a little less than that when I take that off. But as you can see, all I did is had to drill out a couple spots where they had it pinched in, and once I did that, I was able to pull this out pretty easy. The interior diameter of this pole is a little bit less than most poles you'll find, so I actually took a little bit of electrical tape and filled that up a little bit. Then I could put on my Etterray locking cone, put that on there. I fastened it with a rivet. I thought about using the little clamps that came with it, but in filling this out with electrical tape, it actually makes it a little too deep for those to actually work properly. I'm going to try it again on another one and see if I can get it to work, but I have a riveter. I've got some rivets. The holes that I drilled were 13/64 to remove this, and I happen to have a rivet that fit right in there with no problem, and filled that right up, and it's as solid as they get. So that makes a very handy short little pole. I'm going to be showing you now one of the very unique features of this pole that you're not going to find on any of the others. Since it is designed as a painter's tool, you can actually thread this onto another pole. So in a situation where we have a pole tip on our other poles like this Etterray, which also has the threads, now I can thread this pole right onto any of our existing poles and add about 3 feet of length to any of the poles that we have. So say I'm running with my shorter Etterray poles that are 4 to 12 foot 3-section poles, and I come up a few feet short. Well, now with this, I just thread it on the end of the pole, I can add 3 feet. I don't have to run back to the truck now and get my longer pole that may be just too much pole for that. So now I have an extra little versatile step simply because this has an easy way to thread it in and out. And I'll be putting a little cap in there that'll have a little lanyard on there so I can clip it on my belt, so all I have to do is take that cap out to use it that way for me. But this is the one my wife will be using, and she doesn't do anything with it but keep it in her bucket. So this works great for her, and it's very versatile. So that's what we found, and hopefully you can find something like that for yourself. But very versatile. Can't wait to really try it out, see how well it works at the end of a pole. So hopefully you'll be able to make yourself something like that. Thanks, guys.